Hey, so unless you've been living on a rock somewhere, you know that we're in a major bull market. Things are climbing crazy, things are going nuts, and something actually really kind of pissed me off is that I went and I compared my sealed investments to my son's collection, and his collections outperformed my sealed investments. So now I had to go, what would happen if I would have bought the major chase cards from every set, going back from Chilling Reign to Paldean Fates, every chase card a year ago, instead of a sealed product. So we're going to do this little experiment here where it's sealed product versus chase card. Sealed product versus chase card. That's all this is going to be about. And we're going to see who wins. So this is a total of 17 sets we're going to look at from Chilling Reign to Paldean Fates. And I'm not doing Battle Styles because Battle Styles is still available on the Pokemon Center website. And that wouldn't be fair to compare something like that to the Sleepy T-Tar. All right, so here we go. Starting off with Chilling Reign. Chilling Reign booster boxes are up 101.13%. And the Blaziken is up 90.81%. Check for the booster box over the chase card. It's outperforming the Blaziken. All right, next we move on to the big hitter, Evolving Skies. It's up 186.72%, the booster box over the year. Moonbryon up 216.6%. Check for the big chases. Moonbryon is going nuts, almost $200. Well, the booster box not doing too bad. It's about $1,300 booster box. It's over $1,000. I think the only other modern booster boxes that are over $1,000 is, I think, Cosmic Eclipses, and of course, Team Up's almost $3,000, or Team Up's over $3,000. Anyway, Moonbryon has tied it for the chase cards and the booster boxes. All right, moving on to Celebrations. So we are doing the specialty sets. They don't have booster boxes, so the best item for Celebrations is going to be the UPC. The UPC is up 11.2%. That's not much. That's really not that much. I don't have any of those in my my seal, but the Charizard reprint of the base set, my son's got 2 of those in PSA 10, but those are up 52.34%. So check for the chase cards. All right, Fusion Strike. The Fusion Strike booster box has gone crazy. Almost hit $500, but then people are like, no, it's not worth 500. So it's kind of stopped and kind of slowing down a little bit there. But the Fusion Strike booster boxes are up 192%. My sealed investments are up about 160, 175, somewhere between 160 and 175, depending on, where you look at prices and stuff like that. So, but the Fusion Strike booster box is up 192.5%. The Gengar, big old Gengar VMAX, that card is up 244%. Check for the chases again. This is crazy. Chases are up 3-1. So now we move on to Brilliant Stars. And Brilliant Stars, we have the, let's see, what do we have here? Brilliant Stars, Charizard versus the booster boxes. There we go, a nice Charizard fighting Ivysaur, Venusaur. Is that Venusaur? Venusaur. All right, so we have the Brilliant Stars booster boxes are up 81.8%, and this beautiful Charizard here is up 67.45. Charizard couldn't hold it down, so booster boxes get another win right there. So 3-2. Booster boxes are behind by 1. Astral Radiance, that one is up 70.88%. And the Machoke is up 73.5. So the Machoke is just barely outperforming that booster box, just by a little bit. So check for the chases. Chases are starting to run away with this, man. That's 4-2. Next we go to Pokemon Go. And Pokemon Go, it's the chase card was the Gold Mew for the longest. This guy just surpassed it. That's the Times Square Mew floating around in the city, whatever. Beautiful card. Love this one. Love it. So the Pokemon Go, we're going with the Pokemon Center ETB. Pokemon Center ETB is up 30.69%. The Mew Altart is up 121.68. Check for the chase cards. All right, we're moving on to Lost Origin. The big Giratina versus an awesome booster box. Big Giratina, my son's got that in his binder somewhere. I didn't have that out. It'd be kind of fun to have that one out just to show you guys. But the big Giratina, so the booster boxes are up 149.75%. It's performing about what all my sealed products are performing, somewhere in that range. But the Giratina is up 147. So the Lost Origin booster box just slightly, ever so slightly, edged out the Giratina. Check for the booster boxes. Okay, moving on to Silver Tempest. And with Silver Tempest, we got the beautiful, awesome Lugia flying over the fisherman's boat right there. Silver Tempest booster boxes are up 76.42%. The Lugia is up 138.27%. Win for the chases. Nice. I mean, this is getting kind of ridiculous. It's 3 wins for the sealed products, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. 6-3. 6-3. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna move on to Crown Zenith, and with Crown Zenith, I want to check out I want to compare the Gold V-Star Giratina to the Crown Zenith Pokemon Center ETB. This one's, I could use regular ETB, but the Pokemon Center ETB seems to be the premier product. It is also doesn't have an extra advantage of having like a stamped promo. It just has extra packs, and a different artwork. So Crown Zenith ETBs, the Pokemon Center ETB is up 64.41%. It's almost at $200. So those are doing really well. But the Gold Giratina is up 171.58%. Check for the chases. All right, moving into Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet, we are looking at the Scarlet and Violet base set. We got the Gardevoir, which is past the Miriam. Not recently, but it passed it like last year. It passed it during 2024 sometime. And so in that one there, we have the Scarlet and Violet. The booster box is up 60.91%, and this Gardevoir is up 175%. It's over $50. So literally, I mean, you could have bought this card for like $18. You could have bought a bunch of them at $18. I don't know how many is that. Maybe 5 of them. You could have bought like 5 of these at $18, or a Scarlet and Violet booster box in the about $80 something range. And at that, you're going up 175%. You would have easily won on that one. Check for the chase cards. All right, moving on to Paldea Evolved, and we know on that one it is the Shinji Kanda Magikarp versus the Paldea Evolved booster boxes. And Paldea Evolved is an awesome set. Booster boxes have gone crazy, almost hit 200. The Meryl in there, gone crazy. The Mousehold in there, gone crazy. Magikarp. So the Paldea Evolved booster boxes are up 100%, 100.82%. So you double your money pretty much. And the Magikarp is up 256%. 256%. Check for the chases again. Magikarp, man. Crazy. Okay, so moving on to Obsidian Flames. Obsidian Flames, we're talking about the Akira Igawa Charizard here versus the booster box on this one. It wouldn't be fair to use the Pokemon Center ETB because that one there has like a major chase card in there that's very expensive. That Charmander, there's what, $140 now, $145 now. So we're going against the booster box on this one. And so the Obsidian Flames booster box is up 71.7%, and this Charizard is up only 48%. That's another Charizard that lost. So the Charizard from Brilliant Stars and this Charizard lost to the booster boxes. Check for the booster boxes. I think that's only the 4th time we got to check the booster box side. 4 times. It's already, you see what's going on here, right? All right, moving on to 151. 151, we could use the Pokemon Center ETB. That'll blow away a lot of things away. We could use the regular ETB. I'm going to go with the UPC here. I'm going with the UPC. It's got some cool promos in there. It was a set that was sitting, a box that was sitting for a while. I got some for as low as $77 off the TikTok shop. Now, those things are almost $300. They're up 171.23%. Sunzard is up 109%. It's another Charizard that lost. So the Charizard from Brilliant Stars lost. The Charizard from Obsidian Flames lost. and the Charizard from 151. As hot as that Charizard is, it lost to the sealed product. Maybe there's some Charizard fatigue. I don't know. Whatever it is, Charizard is it's doing well. But the sealed products that the Charizards are in are doing better. Maybe that speaks to the Charizard. Maybe Charizard is carrying the sealed stuff. 151 is kind of like a it's an anomaly. Like, I think that the sealed products from 151 are gonna always outperform the singles, the chase cards, all the singles, everything. It's crazy. Everybody wants sealed 151. I'm not sure what it is, but that's kind of what I'm seeing going on here. All right, moving on to Paradox Rift. Paradox Rift, you got the Groudon versus the booster box, and the booster box is up 65.08%. This guy just hit $100 yesterday. It's down a little bit from that, but it's up 270.3%. This Groudon right here, 270. That's nuts. Check for the chase cards. All right, and then the last thing we're gonna look at is Paldean Fates. Paldean Fates, we're gonna go with the Pokemon Center ETB on that one, because that one was sitting for months. You can get that 6 months after it came out. It was still sitting on the Pokemon Center website for $60, and it's up 159.13%. The Bubble Mew, this is like an unfair fight. Bubble Mew, it's like the Bubble Mew is up 224%. We all know the Bubble Mew is just a ridiculous card. So, in the end here, the chase cards win 12-5 out of the 17 sets we looked at. 12-5. So if you would have bought all chase cards all year long, you probably would be doing very well right now. You buy the sealed products, you are doing very well right now. So this is kind of like one of those things where my son's collection is doing better than my sealed. Crazy, right? So I had to make a video. I had to deep dive and go and check on this stuff. One of the things that, you know, a major chase card carries a set. I think when a card pops off, like this Groudon here, the sealed products are gonna like follow suit. So with the set after it was Temporal Forces, it's not a year old. It's not a year old, so I didn't throw it on this list. I stopped at the last year old set. But this is gonna be the main chase card in that set. I know everyone's talking about Raging Bolt. It's a $100 card. Raging Bolt is playable. When it's out of rotation, I think it's gonna drop in price when it's well, this thing keeps climbing. You got Ghastly with Gengar and Haunter in this awesome picture right here. So what my whole thought is this is gonna do what Groudon did past Roaring Moon. It's gonna do what Magikarp did and past Iono. This is going to be the big chase from Temporal Forces, and it's about a $50 card now. So I kind of like that was one of those thoughts like I had earlier in 2024. So I went and I started looking at Magikarp. So I was hoping they would get down to 40. They never did. So I picked up the first one at $66. I think it was shipped. So $66, and we see what kind of run it went on. $66, and it at that time it was the Iono was like 85, 90, and I was like, there's no way that this Magikarp with this beautiful artwork is not going to be the #1 chase card soon. I thought the same thing with the Gardevoir over the Miriam. Thought the same thing with the Groudon over Roaring Moon, and I'm feeling the same way about Ghastly over Raging Bolt, over Iron Crown, over all those guys in Temporal Forces. The Morty's Conviction might end up doing something similar as well because it has the Gengar on it, but we'll see. But it's yet to be seen. So anyway, that is the extent of this video. The chase cards won 12-5 in a head-to-head battle. If you would have bought those a year ago, you'd be ahead by quite a bit more. Anyway, so end of my video. Like I said, I've just started incorporating chase cards into my investment portfolio of Pokemon stuff. So I've picked up some Magikarp, picked up Groudon for $55 the other day. Now it's $100. I just picked up two Pokemon Center stamp Pikachus. The Pikachu from the Pokemon Center, Paldean Fates Pokemon Center box was like 76 bucks, while the Charmander and the Snorlax were climbing over 100 pretty good. So I was sitting there thinking that's undervalued. The Eevee is behind the Snorlax and the Charmander, undervalued, even though it just came out. You know, so those are like big Pokemon people adore. Eevee, Snorlax, Charmander, Pikachu. After that, you know, then you got the Mimikyu, which I think is undervalued, sitting at like 46, 47 bucks. You got the Magneton, which is not one of the most sought after Pokemon, but it is a Shinji Kanda art, so that kind of gets carried by that. So like I said, those are good investments. I'm telling you, if you were to buy a lot of these chase cards and look at what they do compared to your sealed stuff a year from now, you might be surprised. All right, man, that's the end of my video. I'll see you guys on the next one. I am out.